Jackson.
I'm Rama.
I'm Brooks.
And today we'll be talking about Pride in honor of Pride Month. So did you guys know that they added some new acronyms?
To be honest, no, I did not. Do you know what they are?
It used to be LGBTQQ, but now they added LGBTQQIAAP.
Well,
what
I have
do
a
they
question. Do you know what they stand for? Because
Yeah.
Most
I
of
honestly
them.
don't know.
Most of them.
Can you
know
just like go
the
through a
only
quick
one-
list of it?
Lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, transsexual.
Transsexual?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was after that?
Questioning,
queer.
pansexual.
No, that's the last one.
Oh, that's P.
Intersex, asexual. I don't remember the second A.
Ally.
And pan.
Ally?
Yeah.
Ally.
Yeah.
Ally.
And pan.
Do you know what ally mean?
No, I do not.
No.
I just
Oh.
know that.
Maybe that's just like an ally.
Oh wait, I know.
Is that ally?
So an ally would basically be like someone who would protect people who are in that
Oh,
community.
so it's not actually a sexuality or
Yeah.
a lifestyle. Okay.
No.
No.
All right. I just assumed, I guess.
It's, I think,
And if that's not what it is, I'm sorry. We just don't know.
Hey. So here's another question. How do you feel about the whole Pride Parade and how people feel about it? Because there was this thing on Snapchat saying, well, I don't want to trigger anybody, but this is what happened. On Snapchat, it said basically that the reason it rained on the Pride Parade day is because God sent it to rain. How do you feel about that?
I feel like they were being mean about that
That's
because
horrible.
I think that God will accept you, about your sexuality and everything like that.
Yeah, he loves you no matter what.
You're right. Brooks, how do you feel about it?
I feel not necessarily offended, but I feel like my aunt would be offended since she is a part of that community, I'd say.
I don't think it was right for whoever said that. Like, you're entitled to your opinion, but
You shouldn't have said it
You
out
shouldn't
there
have-
like that
right.
because it got shared a lot. I heard it has like over 1,000 shares or something.
right, and that's the reason why people need a Pride Day, or not even a day, a month, because of
Yeah.
all this discrimination that they have.
Because everybody,
Also,
some people
my fault.
hate on
Yeah.
people who are part of the Pride community, and I'm happy that they were giving a month to have their own parade and everything like
Yeah,
that.
there was rainbows everywhere.
Yeah.
Trains,
Yeah, I seen that.
flags.
I was
But there was
happy
also
about
something else on Snapchat. Oh no, that was on Instagram. My fault.
Wait, go ahead, say it.
that. Yeah, go. Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Instagram. It was basically talking about how there's a Black History Month and there's a Pride Month, but in Black History Month, do you see any black flags on anything?
That's so true.
I'm just asking, how do y'all feel on that? Because you never see a black flags on Black History Month, but you would always see a Pride flag in Pride Month. And I honestly felt when I seen that, I had to realize that is true.
It is.
Because everywhere I go, I'm seeing all these Pride flags on cars, everything. But in Black History Month, where's that?
I feel like it's just celebrate differently.
Yeah, it's celebrate differently because
Do we get a parade?
No. Well,
My point.
but
I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think so.
So basically, how I feel is it shouldn't have went that way. I felt it should have been equal. We should have got our own parade. Pride should have got their own parade. I just wanted to see how y'all would take that. I took it offensively.
I understand that because, my mom says that they go around her job, sign this petition, but they don't do that for Black History Month. Why do you have to
Exactly.
single out a single group?
A single
We're all
race.
people.
Exactly. We all bleed the same blood.
I don't feel like I have to have, a pin saying, I'm a supporter. I'm just supportive people. It doesn't really matter what you
Exactly.
identify as, what you are, and your pronouns, anything. It
Same
doesn't
thing.
matter.
But here's the thing that also took me to offense. When I found out the person who said that thing on Snapchat, they were black.
Wow.
So
Wait,
when
when
I
they
found,
said, the Black History Month? Or the,
the
Pride,
Pride Parade, rain.
That's
And
hilarious.
it sort of made me think about why. It made me question about how black people handle situations in Black History Month than how in Pride, when it's Pride Month, if they grew up on religious beliefs, they will take this very offensively and basically just try to ruin that day for them.
But you can still be religious and
I
be a
know.
part of the community.
I am.
I know that people, I don't want to name like a certain group of people, but they feel like their beliefs are the right beliefs, and if anything outside of that is a sin and you're not going to go to heaven, it's a sin. But I don't agree with that. And
Me neither.
it's upsetting because I actually am that religion, but I don't have all the same beliefs as that.
I know what you mean. Me and my family, we all have the same religion,
Yeah.
but we just don't feel that when someone says, God made a man and a woman for a reason, we don't feel that was right of what they said. How I take it is, okay, so he made a man and a woman to create babies.
Right.
So what? That
Reproducing.
man or that woman wanted to go with their own sex.
Right.
Like,
Just because they like someone that looks like them, it doesn't mean anything.
exactly.
It's not that big of a deal. There's still people.
I get you.
That they should have said that, because if you should let them do their own thing. If they like their same gender as they are, then you should just let them do their own thing.
Right. Did you guys see the I Don't Care video from Taylor Swift?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Brooks, you haven't seen it yet?
You haven't seen it? Have you heard of
Oh.
it?
I know the song.
Okay.
I mean, I've heard the song before. I just haven't seen the video.
Oh. Well, basically, for you guys that haven't seen it, it's basically
It's all messed up. It's just
Yeah,
terrible.
it's not
it
a-
makes no sense.
It's a poorly written song, but basically her heart was in the right place.
But the way she imaged it, no.
It was all out
It was-
of order. Like
It was just a bunch of
Yeah.
straight people in a song that made no sense, and people doing the randomest stuff. It's like, no.
Sounded like a second grader or
Thank you. It's like you just don't get it. It's like if you go up to somebody who is gay or lesbian and show them this song. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they got offended by it. I'm gonna be completely honest. I wouldn't be surprised.
her heart was in the right place, but
it was like-
it didn't get there.
I know.
it was like
Yeah.
trying
so,
to think about the right words.
yeah. So
It's
Yeah.
fine.
it's hard. It's hard to explain. It's hard to
Yeah,
explain.
it's hard
explain.
to.
It was like
It's
fake.
really-
It wasn't genuine.
Yeah. It was
Did I pronounce that right?
genuine. Yeah, genuine.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that there was like, I don't know like the word for it, but like a parade for, I'm gonna say straight people because I'm not sure how to like what the actual word
actually,
is.
I have something
What?
about that
Washington,
topic.
D.C. Yeah, go
That
ahead.
topic. So I've heard about this because my friends were talking about it. Like straight people were getting mad because Pride, like the community, had their own kind of like month and like a parade and
That's
everything.
upsetting.
And then they were like, "Oh, why don't we have our own straight month, and why don't we have our own parade and everything
Look,
like
look,
that?"
how I feel about
happy.
that.
You should be happy you don't need a Pride Month because the reason why they have a Pride Month is because they're discriminated against and told that this is wrong even though it's not. So they have to have a Pride Month so that
They could
be
welcome, like
right.
they're-
They have pride.
Well,
like they know like that people like
Support them.
They love
Right.
them for like who they are and everything, because people like who are part of the community, they get get hate and everything.
that was selfish.
Yeah.
Like what they basically said was selfish.
It was.
You don't just go up to somebody and say, "Hey, you're lucky you have your own month." Just like,
That's
what do you
wrong.
mean? Your gay month. You're lucky you have that. Wait.
Okay. So,
No, we're not lucky. They're not lucky
Lucky.
that they have that.
yeah,
know.
because you got the straight people don't get hate about their sexuality and everything, just like how like the community is.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and I did notice actually I mean, I forgot it, but I realized a black parade that we do have in our communities, and it's called the Bud Billiken Parade.
Well, what I said was basically in Black History Month, I felt they didn't have any special parade for Black History Month. The Bud Billiken Parade is more of a back to school, is more of like a block party, but like not really a block. It's like more of a stretch of like a mile.
It doesn't happen during the
Nah, that's like near the beginning of the school because that's when they start handing out book bags. Chance the Rapper come out.
You're right.
Yeah,
All
back
the
to
drill
school.
teams.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I say it's not a black parade. It's just in a black community.
Right.
That's how I just feel it is.
I don't think that qualifies as like a Black History Month parade.
I mean, the reason why I kind of remembered the Bud Billiken Parade was mainly because the first time I saw it, it was literally a block away from me. So I went out and got to see it. So it was pretty good.
Speaking
Pretty
of
good.
parades, have any of you guys went to the Pride Parade?
I did go to the Pride Parade this year, though.
You didn't? Or
Yes,
you did?
I did.
Oh,
I
how
did.
was it?
I felt like it was really cool. It was nice to see people from different communities, people like with different like sexual beliefs, enjoying each other, having fun with each other, and enjoying themselves. And I felt like that was a good thing, I'd say.
We have someone else who's actually been to the parade, Emilan.
Hey guys, do you want me to talk about going to the Pride Parade?
Yes. Wait. So, how did you feel when you went to the Pride Parade?
I have mixed feelings about the Pride Parade. So I'm straight, but I have many friends who identify as being part of the LGBTQ community. So I went with them to support them. And I have mixed feelings about it because I think that the Pride Parade is like a really cool space for people to come out and like talk about their lives and just have fun and like express themselves in public and who might not feel like they could do that otherwise. But at the same time, Pride is pretty corporate. So like you guys mentioned that you saw a lot of Pride flags around like during like Pride and like Pride Month. And I think that a lot of that is because a lot of corporations like to support Pride, like Citibank or like Chase. If you guys saw like downtown, like a lot of the buildings were lit up for Pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys notice that?
How many rainbows did you see?
Yeah, I saw a lot of rainbows. And I saw, especially the part that I saw like floats for like United Airlines and Southwest. And I think that a lot of companies that historically have like had anti-gay policies like to claim Pride because it makes them more popular and they like can change their branding for Pride. And so I think that's kind of messed up. And they don't actually do any real work to support the community. And I think Pride has become that a little bit. And that's just what I observed. You know, so that was my take. But I mean, I had fun with my friends and
I have a question.
yeah.
This is more for everybody. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. But
Okay, Roma, I'm going to pass
but
the mic.
who has been in a parade and what parade has you been in?
Has anyone been in the parade before?
I've never been in a parade. Well, I've been in my own parade. It was as back to like a end of school parade. I basically walked down the block with the flag and some music behind me and my dog, but that's it.
Brooks, you been in the parade?
No, I had not.
I have never been in the parade before.
I was in the Bud Billiken parade last year.
Oh.
That was actually fun. Unfortunately, I did not get to see a lot of the bands that I wanted to. I should have just ditched them and went back with my cousins. But I was forced. So, yeah. My fault for getting off topic, but I felt we need some cheer in our life. So, we're talking about this.
Another topic. Did you guys hear about how Lil Nas X came out?
No, actually,
Yes.
I didn't.
I did.
And for you guys who don't know, he wrote Old Town Road.
How do you guys feel about Lil Nas X coming out, though?
I don't care. I love his music. I can care less. Like,
I truly don't know who he really is,
oh,
but
wow.
I don't see a problem with it if anyone comes out. So
No, I mean, to be honest, at first I had no idea who Lil Nas was. But, I mean, even if he was the rapper who created Old Town Road, he's still pretty decent, but even though it is a pretty, to me, I'd say it's a overrated song. Or it might not be overrated, but I'd say it's overplayed. That's why I don't like it that much.
Breaking news.
Oh my god.
oh, here we go.
Here we go again. Oh god.
So, I was on the computer just looking around, And I seen there is a Chicago Black Pride Parade.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
like
Well, what you mean? Okay.
Okay.
that's cool.
That's
But this is
Wait.
bringing me to another topic. Like how
Yeah.
you just said okay. When people like tell you, like
I
they
don't
come out
know.
to you, what do you even say to that?
I don't even know how to react to that. Do you have to say, well,
Congratulations.
no,
Thank you.
wait, actually, I've been thinking about
But
this.
you're wait.
Wait, no.
This is a Chicago meant for us. This is a parade meant for us, and that's all you have to say.
I don't even. Okay,
It's
so,
like
Nope,
things
nope,
you don't
nope,
know
nope.
how to respond to.
Nope.
like,
nope. Nope.
okay,
Nope,
you were
nope,
talking
nope,
about how
nope,
like people come.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Okay, so what Cammy was saying about how like people like come out and everything, and you don't know how to say to it, what you say to it, all you have to do is just say I support. I think you're supposed to just say I support you no matter what or something like that, because like in the moment you don't think about it because it's like something like you never knew about the person or anything.
Like I'm not against it, but I truly don't know what to say when someone's like, "Oh, I'm a part of the community." Like, do you say like okay? But I do like Madison's idea of just saying like I'm a supporter or I support you no matter what.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry for bringing this off topic. I just really wanted to say that.
You're still looking it up. Stop.
Well, maybe I want to go. Maybe my mom want to go. Huh? Did you know?
I have
that?
another question for you guys. So, have you guys heard about like the transgender people going into like the like transgender males going into like the male's bathroom and the transgender females going into the female restrooms?
Wait. So you're basically saying the transgender males are like they were males, like
No, they-
woman.
They were born a woman, but they identify as a male. And
Oh
they're
yeah.
going into
I've been to that.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah, I think
situation
so.
that got done. That sounds terrible. Wow. But that whole situation got what's the word?
It got.
What word do you want, Emma?
Resolved.
Oh,
Yeah.
Resolved.
Can you like say that again in case you guys have to cut this part out? You ready? 1, 2, 3.
That whole situation got resolved by basically schools were just taking too much heat from the press and the families that they just started to give in and they just let them do whatever they want after that.
Well,
I know that like I know this is happening in like LA because that's like where that's like the home of
Yeah.
them, I think it is. But I know that they're starting to do unisex bathrooms so
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
there's
so
not
like
like
no one can say
just
nothing.
male, just female.
Yeah.
It's like whoever wants to use this can use it.
It's like they just take all the male and female. Well, what I just thought about. Never mind.
okay.
Never mind.
This is completely off topic, but since we're talking about like this topic, there's this song is by Cave Town. It's called "This Is Home," and it's about like this transgender boy who was first a female, and he's talking about like being transgender and like how people react to it. Like a lyric says, "Take a look at this monster. He doesn't know where he is." And like,
Wait, was the guy who wrote it transgender?
Yes.
Oh, so it was his story.
It was his story about it. Why?
It was his so he wrote a song about his life. Okay,
like
I get it now.
like how people react to like transgender people and like gay, like the community, the pride
basically.
community. And I don't like it how like they react like that because it's not your choice. It's like not your choice to like make them be transgender or anything like that. That's how they feel, because most people do that. They feel like, oh, if you're like a girl, like, oh, I'm a boy in like a girl's body and everything like that.
But I understand people who are like, I don't think it's right to call people a monster because they're not. But I have nothing against transgender people, but I just don't understand it. Like I don't know how you could. I've never felt it, so I don't understand how you could feel. Oh, I was born a woman, but I feel like I should be a male. So I just don't completely understand it, but I don't think it's right that people call them monsters because they're not.
They're not. They're regular people that bleed the same as us. There's no
Right.
point of even trying to go into
Just
Oh,
because
you're
you
a
don't
monster.
understand it doesn't mean it's wrong.
Yeah.
But I understand. I don't like. I haven't been through like the situation.
Yeah.
But like, I understand what they mean by that they don't like being called that and everything because
like being
yeah,
called that.
because 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 they don't feel like they're welcomed and everything, and you're supposed to make everyone feel like they're welcome. Like,
All right, I got a question. I know this. Don't even ask if this is even on the scale of what we're talking about.
Just say it.
It's not even on the scale. I just want to know how y'all feel about this technology nowadays.
Why? Why does this have to do with anything?
Because I want to change up the topic.
no.
Wait, what's the question again?
Oh my god.
Are you serious?
Keep going.
Just keep going. You can cut this part out.
How do you think
Well-
that?
Well, my question for people in the group is, how do you think adults would react and think about how we would talk about this different type of stuff?
Well, I think that they'll say, "Oh, they're just kids and they don't know what they're talking about and everything like that." And it's kind of like it's true that we don't know everything about it, but we know just like a tiny bit about it because we know enough to like talk about it because sometimes kids see it like every day, like on videos and everything like that. So
So
And no one really told you like how like I hate when people are like, how do you know that you're gay if you've never with a man or a woman? It's like how am I? You didn't tell me who I'm supposed to be attracted to or what I'm supposed to be attracted to, and I just that's what I'm attracted to, and that's how it is.
I agree with you. I agree. How I feel is that when I don't even be bringing these topics up with my family, so I honestly can't say much about it, but I can say that I know enough to talk about it because I have friends at my old school that were gay, and I had
nothing.
and I had some friends here that are bi or lesbian, and basically, I can say that if someone came to me to talk about it, I would have enough knowledge to at least be sensitive about the topic.
Yeah.
Or I could just be brutal and completely ignore everything and just go straight in. But I'm not. I'm a nice person.
Would you help your friends with if they have like a problem with it? Would you like support them? Like
if they wanted to come out the closet or
no, like talk about it, like how people are judging them and everything.
So
how
are
would
they
you
already-
react to it?
like if they were getting bullied in front of me.
Yes.
Oh, if they're a really good friend of mine, I might smack the person bullying them.
Oh my god.
If they're not that good of a friend, I'll walk up and talk about it. If they're not my friend at all, turning around, just walking away.
No, if it doesn't matter who the person is, if I know them or not, they don't deserve to be talked down to because of their sexuality or their trans or whatever they are. They're still people and they're beautiful. So no one should be bullying them for that.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you because some people get beat it up for like that kind
They
of
get
reason.
jumped in the alley. Well, I seen a movie on it.
Okay. I watched like a lot of this TV show called Law and Order Special Victims Unit, and I see like they have all these transgender episodes and everything.
Did you see the episode when? Wait.
Keep going.
Okay. I mean, he could ask the question. Ask the question. Roma, ask the
We have
question.
one more minute left.
Okay, go.
Okay. So I saw the.
Can you just talk?
Okay. I saw the episode and it had this lady who was trans. This lady, she was transgender.
Transgender female?
Transgender. She was a boy before.
So
Transgender female. Yeah. And so she was saying about how she was in the alley and they were like cutting her and everything, and said pulling up her skirt and everything like that, and it was like really horrible because that happens really in the world, and I see like lots of episodes. It's because someone on the episode even like they were bullying her, and then she got someone pushed her off like the bridge, and then she was in the hospital, and then she died like the day after.
That was the episode I was finna ask y'all. That was the exact episode. Was this the episode when they were pulling up her skirt and calling her tranny?
Yes. I
Yeah.
feel like that actually does happen, and it causes people to hurt themselves to do that. Like when that actually happens in like real life.
Yeah. How I feel about it is that well, when I seen that episode,
It's just
I felt that basically she didn't deserve it, but at the same time, the kid who did it, well, he did end up apologizing.
But that didn't. This doesn't.
Wait. I'm not done.
Keep talking.
I am. He apologized. He wrote her notes and all. But unfortunately, like, if she was finna lay off the charges,
Did she die?
yeah.
Yeah, she eventually died. Yeah.
She eventually died because of the fall. And the parents low-key didn't even want him to go to jail for that long.
Well, yeah, because I remember that episode because I remember the boy drew her a picture with like it was like two hands like together and saying we're in this together and everything like that. But the minute that she got the note,
Like, a couple of minutes after she died.
yeah, she died because of
the
like
fall.
the fall because they pushed her like they were kept on beating her up and then pushing her off
Well,
like pushed her
look,
off
so
the
he
bridge.
took her camera and he's holding it like this over a bridge, right? She's crawling over him trying to get it. He just gave her like one shove to push her off. He didn't mean to push her and fall over the balcony.
Well, yeah, because the boy said that she thought that he was sexually assaulting him. Yeah.
I don't think it doesn't matter how sorry you were on it. You still did it in the end of the day, and she still ended up dying. So I understand that you could have regretted that, but you still did it at the end of the
Do
day.
you know how long he did?
What do you mean?
Like, how many years he did? Well,
No,
how many years would you give
I
him?
don't watch Law and Order, so I don't know it.
Like, I mean, how many years would you give him? Knowing this information, too.
No, so he beat her up and then took.
No, he didn't beat her up at all.
No, okay.
Just pushed
They
her.
were just teasing.
Wait,
Yeah.
And he accidentally pushed her and she tripped over.
like what do you mean teasing?
So basically,
Like
like
calling her
they
tranny.
had so the boy had the camera like over like the bridge, like holding it up and having it over the bridge,
And
and then
he
and
was
then-
crawling all over her,
He-
and she pushed. Well, he pushed him off.
yeah.
So sexual assault.
So no, that's the boy thought that she was sexually assaulting him because she was climbing over to get her camera, and then the boy pushed her off, and apparently she fell over off the bridge.
Like her, she was
Like
wearing
secondhand
heels.
murder or something.
I think yeah, second
charged
degree.
him, yeah.
I
They
think
charged him.
I would give him like
Yeah, that's what I would give him.
10 years.
Well, we have to wrap this up, guys. It's time to go.
Right, so hope you guys have an amazing day, and don't forget to subscribe.